Hello, good morning sa inyong lahat to our community. Welcome to Money Lessons with FQ Mom and Son. Now, this morning, it's going to be a solo show with FQ Son number 1 at pag-uusapan natin ang topic natin. Direct Sharon, paki-flash nga ang ating title slide para sa ating mga viewers. Hello, good morning, good morning. Hello. Yes, episode 42 tayo ngayon. Anong regalo ang deserve ko this Christmas? Grabe. Ang gandang tanong din doon. No? Kung pwede lang sana itanong yun sa lahat ng mga tito, tita, ninong, nina na nagbibigay ng mga regalo. Or even you, kung ikaw mismo ay naging tito, tita, ninong o ninang na. Anong regalo ang deserve ko this Christmas? Diba? Hello, Andy. Maraming salamat sa padala ng pahalo-halo. So for our audience, no, if you are joining us now, could you please type in the chat? Diba? Could you please type in the chat ang sagot nyo sa question na ito? Direct Sharon, palabas ka ng ating slide for our first question. Anong gift ang excited ka ibigay? Ang excited kang ibigay ngayong Pasko, di ba? Kasi we'll be talking about the first basic law of money, that is pay yourself first. Na tuwing Pasko, hindi lahat palabas. Sana may papasok din, di ba? Self-love for yourself. Pero first question lang naman natin muna. Anong gift ang excited kang ibigay ngayong Pasko? Okay? Anong gift ang excited kang ibigay ngayong Pasko? O, give muna tayo. Pag-give. Right? Okay. Sige. Hindi natin ating mga viewers. I'd love to hear what you think for your answers. Hello, R. Christian. Good morning. Wala po si FQ Mom ngayon. But yes, FQ Son number 1 on duty. Fresh na fresh bago ang Pasko in 2 days. Okay, sige. May mga sagot ba tayo sa ating chat? Anong gift ang excited kang ibigay ngayong Pasko? Direct Sharon, na-flash ba ang ating slide dun sa question na yun? Yan. Anong gift ang excited kang ibigay ngayong Pasko? Wow! Okay, Abby XOXO, new set of sneakers para sa kanyang dad. Okay Yung style ba nun alam mo na yung size niya? Di ba dati parang dinadala pa yung cutout na papel sa store para lang makuha yung size. Nakakatawa. Alright, from our other viewers, ano kaya ang ating sagot sa anong gift ang excited kang ibigay ngayong Pasko? Ako excited kong ibigay yung gift ko para sa mga kapatid ko. I think medyo solid yung nakuha ko sa kanila for Christmas. Even to the parents, parang okay din. Okay, ano kayang gift ang excited kang ibigay ngayong Pasko? Ako, para sa mga kapatid ko, for sure magagamit nila to, especially the other one. Chloe, Daphne, books! Oh, nice! One of my best friends, ibigyan ko rin siya ng libro ngayong Pasko. Chloe, baka ma-share mo anong title ng book or what kind of book are you going to be giving? Okay. Next up, Direct Sharon, next slide. Anong gift naman ang excited kang matanggap ngayong Pasko? So baliktad naman. Anong gift ang excited kang ma-receive o matanggap ngayon? Tama ba? Tama ang Tagalog ko, no? Excited kang matanggap ngayong Pasko. Okay, ilagay niyo lang sa chat anong gift naman ang excited kang matanggap ngayong Pasko. Ako, excited akong matanggap ang feeling ko may magbibigay sa akin ng gadget. Feeling ko may magbibigay din sa akin ng exercise clothes. Okay. Our viewers are saying excited din silang makatanggap ng aguinaldo. Okay, cash na lang. Books. Oy, books for a wiser me come 2022. Yeah, thank you, Cuevas John. And if you have Cuevas knows, thank you for joining us. Ano, baka you can answer in the chat, anong gift ang excited kang matanggap ngayong Pasko? Yeah, thank you. So, Abby, I'm interested, no, books. Nagparinig ka na ba sa mga loved ones mo na books ang gusto mong matanggap? Hello, hello. Thank you for joining us. For those who have just joined us, today we are talking about um, anong regalo ang deserve ko this Christmas with a bit of money lessons and a bit of investment in yourself come 2022. Ay, matalino. Matalino si Abby XOXO. Nag-assign na ako na magbibigay sa akin. Bibigay sila sa akin. Hello, DGC. Tama ba pag-pronounce natin? DGC, thank you sa Newbie Loves You. Okay, so anong gift naman ang saga matanggap ngayong Pasko? Yan, isulat nyo lang or i-chat nyo lang sa amin. We'd love to hear from you. At ba't natin pag-uusapan to? Kasi nga, when we look at the past 2020, past year, no, 2021, akala natin na mas madali siyang taon versus 2020. Kasi meron na tayong tutunan from 2020. Pandemic, work from home, pwedeng nawalan ng trabaho. Sadly, may mga ilan din sa atin na nawalan din ng loved ones. At meron din tayong mga ways to cope with that and learn from that. Kaya when we started 2021, siguro kala natin na mas ready tayo. Pero mukhang mas kawindang-windang pala ang 2021, right? Ako personally, I was public naman about this. Earlier this year, ako mismo nagka-COVID naman. More than 1 month ako naka-quarantine. So marami din time nakapag-review, nakapag-muni-muni at isip tungkol sa mangyayari at nangyari sa 2021. DGC, ay saga matanggap ang workout clothes para ready na sa 2022. Bakit? Pupunta ka ba ng beach? Makakapunta ka ba ng beach? Usually, no, pag yung January, yung gyms, punong-puno yan. Kasi mga tao, uy, sige, mag-ano ako, New Year's resolution. Tapos after March, after yung beach trip nila, okay, back to, junk food, chips, chocolate. Right. So, let's try to review 2021, no? Let's try to answer the question, what gift did I give noong 2021 to somebody else? And it doesn't have to be material. It can be something na parang isip mo, alam mo, nabigyan ko siya ng 1 hour of calling just to check up kung kamusta na siya. Nabigyan ko siya ng ayuda. That's a good question to ask. No? What gift were you able to give this year na hindi naman kailangan birthday or Christmas? Na feeling mo nakapag-contribute o nakapag-bigay saya sa ibang tao. Ako, nung nasa quarantine ako, very thankful for family and friends for sending over fruits, sending over food. Kasi that time, medyo nawala din yung panlasa ko. So, kailangan healthy lang yung kinakain ko nung may COVID pa. But that's a good way to start reviewing your year for 2021 as we approach Christmas and New Year. What gift were you able to give others to help them? Okay. Nice. Somebody are also saying food to support local business. Okay. That's interesting. That's good. Okay. So, konting review lang for 2021. Try to answer the question of what gift were you able to give in 2021? Kasi I think one of the big things na nangyari this year was ang daming nagpalit in terms of career. Ang dami nagpalit sa trabaho, whether nag-design, na-promote, natanggalan ng trabaho, nawalan ng trabaho. And you know, that's really a lot to do with yung great resignation and the changes that's happening, not just in the Philippines, but also abroad. Okay? Oh, Chloe, wow! Nagbigay ka ng laptop. Big time, ah. Okay, okay yun, ah. Is this for your boyfriend, husband, mother, father, best friend? Let us know. Okay, so diretsyo no, pa-flash na lang din nung slide natin on the well-being. Kasi this is something na I think super naging issue and naging big topic for this year versus 2021. Oh, yan. Thanks. Oh, okay yun, Chloe. Ah. Laptop for my little brother para sa school niya. Super important. And I think they're going back na nga rin for face-to-face, no? So, ito, what we're just showing, no, is, okay, you guys can take a screenshot of this. Ito yung tinatawag natin na well-being index or yung well-being wheel. Di ba? So, the well-being wheel is for you to be able to see kung yung career ba natin maayos or kung to help you also plan for next year kung merong mga changes ang gagawin natin. Okay? So the first one, yung first part lang dun sa purpose natin, sa well-being wheel or well-being index is called purpose. And in purpose, pag sinabi nating purpose, it really talks about the mission that you're doing. May sense ba yung ginagawa mo sa trabaho para sa'yo? Does it fulfill a bigger need? Nakakatulong ba to sa ibang tao, sa'yo? Does it make you a better person? And by knowing to know if what you're doing makes sense, no? May mga clues dyan eh. May mga clues na pag ginagawa mo yung trabaho mo, parang number one, nawawala ka ng sense of time. Kasi parang ang bilis ng oras. Di ba? Apart from that, nagkakaroon din tayo ng feeling na gusto mo pang matuto. Something to learn more about the work. And parang may flow ka. Di ba? May flow, may sense of purpose. Yes, nakakapagod siya, pero yung feeling mo, happy tired kasi may sense of fulfillment. So, for those who have joined us, no, medyo dumami tayo from when we started, about 100 plus viewers. For those who have joined us, we're talking about Christmas gifts that you can give to yourself na hindi necessarily material. And we'll focus on itong career clarity and career well-being natin. And what you see on your screen is what you call the well-being wheel or the well-being index na tingin ko very useful and when you look at your own job, own career, or kung naghahanap tayo ng trabaho. So the first one is the blue part. Ito yung purpose. Kung meron tayong mission or sense of fulfillment sa ginagawa natin. Yan, very, very important ito. And this is actually the first step. I think it's the first step. Kasi kahit anong iba tong pera sa'yo, salary, hampaling ka ng pera, yes, masaya, pero after 3 months, ayaw mo na. Kung yung purpose, hindi siya aligned sa ginagawa mo. So for purpose, ang clue talaga dito is if you see yourself really enjoying what you're doing and seeing the impact of what you're doing, right? So that is purpose. So for those who are looking for, let's say, a new job or looking for ways to improve your current work or current career, number one tip, look first at the purpose. Ano ba yung purpose na gusto nyong gawin? Para saan ba itong ginagawa natin? Next, yung green, social. So for the social naman, isipin natin, no, yung trabaho ba natin ngayon, does it make us a better person with our relationships with our loved ones? Sa pamilya natin, magulang natin, mga kapatid, kaibigan, significant other, asawa. Do we become a better person when we meet with them or when we talk with them? Kasi marami sa atin, yung mga nababurn out or yung mga nawawalan ng career clarity, medyo nagiging impatient, less understanding, tsaka parang nagsasnap, yung mabilis magalit, di ba? And that really is a sign na yung social part natin sa ating well-being ay hindi nagagampanan. And hello to Angelito Reyes, 247. Hello, good morning. Thank you for joining us. We're just talking about ways to look at ano ba itong ginagawa natin sa trabaho? Is this contributing to our well-being? Is this contributing to our career clarity? Right? So the green part, yung social, is the relationships you have with your loved ones. Magulang, asawa, kapatid, friends, di ba? Even strangers, the way you meet and the way you interact with strangers is really affected kapag hindi tayo okay sa well-being natin sa career. Di ba? Naririnig mo natin, you can't give what you don't have. So, kung wala tayong masyadong career clarity or sense of, I guess, opportunities to be able to socialize because of what we're doing at work, that really affects your well-being. Okay. Number three, the third factor that that I would suggest you to look at as you do a review for 2021 is the financial aspect. Now, ito I think our viewers are very familiar. Yung sa financial, di ba, money lessons, is this job giving you enough so to give you a sense of security for the future? Right? Is what you're doing, is the compensation, benefits, enough for you to be able to live a life that gives you a sense of security? Nang hindi porket mataas ang sweldo ng isang tao, okay na yung financial niya. Ang tanong is, kung meron bang naitira after yung mga gastos natin. Kasi kung let's say 100,000 a month ang sweldo mo, pero ang natira na lang sa'yo 5,000, 10,000. Actually, malaking ano na yun, malaking medyo nagiging problem na yan. Kasi kakonti lang natira sa'yo eh. So, yung financial aspect, hindi siya nababase dun sa level of salary, pero nababasa siya doon sa what you're able to set aside and invest. If you remember, our first basic law of money, it's pay yourself first. Diba? Kapag nakatanggap na tayo, syempre, tabi na tayo agad. Diba? And ang rule of thumb natin dito sa Money Lessons with FK Mom and Son is at least 20% ng kita natin, automatic tabi na. Diba? Hello, Eat. Yes, good morning. Thank you for the follow as well. And to Leah Selena Supapo. Thank you sa follow and sa pagkinig. No? So, ito, yung financial, hindi lang siya na mabase sa gano'ng kataas yung sweldo natin. Pero base siya kung gaano, kung how much are we able to set aside. Kung ilan ang natitira. And that really contributes to a lot of our sense of security when it comes to the future. And if you're able to do a job that is able to give you a sense of security, not just with salary, but also with benefits, also with, let's say, allowing you to be able to sustain the kind of life that you want, I think you are in a good place. And this definitely contributes to your well-being. Thank you, Angelito, for the halo-halo. The fourth facet for the well-being index or the well-being wheel, pag tinitingnan natin yung career clarity natin, kaya siya kung naghahanap tayo ng bagong trabaho or trying to review kung okay pa ba yung ginagawa natin ngayon, is yung physical. Right? Yung physical health natin. And some indicators sa physical health natin ay yung sleeping pattern, are we eating a healthy diet? Oh, thank you, Leah, for the halo-halo. Definitely. Physical affects a lot of much of our well-being and the way we perform at work. Others, pwedeng pumapayat na sila kasi sa sobrang stress or lumalaki sila dahil din sa stress. So, let's listen to our bodies. And apparently, ito natutunan ko to this year, if sa tenga natin, maririnig mo yung parang high pitch na yung high pitch na ganyan. Apparently, ibig sabihin pala nun, stressed ka. And usually, ang ibig sabihin nun, kulang ka sa tulog. And what will people do kung kulang sa tulog at kailangan magising is to drink coffee, which I've learned to do every day this year, no? Drink coffee. But studies also show na if you keep hearing the high pitch sound in your ear, na lalong lumakas, ibig sabihin nun, your body has too much caffeine naman. So, yan, ang dami nating ginagawa na akala natin it's helping our physical, but in fact, we just have to go back to basics, no? Regular sleeping pattern, deep sleep and quality. Ito din natutunan ko, guys. To contribute to the well-being and to be able to perform better in our career. If let's say, ang kaya lang talaga natin is 6 hours of sleep. Like ako, average ko, 6 hours of sleep. Mas okay na matulog tayo ng 11 hanggang 11. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 11 hanggang 5 kaysa sa 2 hanggang 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 hanggang 8. So, mas okay ang 11 to 5 kaysa sa 2 hanggang 8 ang tulog natin. Yes, 6 hours silang dalawa. Pero mas okay yung una kasi starting at 10 p.m., our body is already detoxifying itself. So you have to help it also detoxify. So yes, shall we? So stress pala, may pitch tone ang naririnig. Yes, kulang sa tulog at kung sobra sa caffeine. And thank you, Raul, no? Good morning also to you. Thank you for listening in. And oh my God, just looking at our viewers, dumagdag na naman ng 100. We are close to 1,000 live viewers. So yes, the physical aspect is really an indicator kung okay ang well-being natin or hindi. And if our body is not okay, kahit gaano ka kagaling, gaano ka ka-experience sa trabaho mo, at gaano ka ka-likeable, hindi ka talaga makaka-perform well because we are limited with our bodies. This is the channel of our soul to connect to the world. And you know, oftentimes we really overlook how important the body is and health is wealth. To those viewers who just joined, no, um, I had COVID for more than a month earlier this year and grabe, sobrang limited ka. As in, nakahiga ka lang sa kama. Tapos kung maglalakad lang ako sa CR, mahihilo ka pa. So, I mean, that's really something that we really have to take care of with our well-being. And the last part, and thank you. Hello, Jake Yo. Thank you for joining us. And we're really talking about career well-being and the different facets and indicators whether what we are doing for work contributes to our well-being or does not contribute to our well-being. And thank you, Mary Ann Panganiban, for sending the newbie loves you. All right. So the last part is community. Now, ano ang difference ng community sa social? If social is more about your relationships with your loved ones, like family, friends, significant other. Ang community naman is your tribe, the people who share the same interests and passion with you, right? So sa trabaho ba natin, do we get to meet people who we can build a community with, right? Does our work help us also meet and give us the time to even go out, pwedeng virtual, pwedeng in person, to meet our own tribe or our own community? And for some, no, this can be your church, this can be your professional organization. This is the community part, hindi siya yung barkada mo or yung friends mo from school or from childhood. Ang community mo are the people whom you become friends with because of your shared interests. Like this year, marami akong nakikita na let's say mga plantito and plantita groups. Meron din maraming Facebook groups dun sa mga leveling up your home, di ba nga? Yung mga pang renovate or refurbish ng bahay, nandiyan yung community of giving suggestions, tips, di ba? And interestingly, may nakita rin akong I think it's a Viber group or a private Facebook group of people who live in BGC condos at kung ano-anong strange at random things ang nakikita nila in their own condominium. Whether let's say yung kapitbahay nila na parang bakit weird or safety issues or protocols, 'di ba? Yung mga pwede na tumanggap ng mga bisita. Ganyan yung mga nabuong communities itong pandemic na mas virtual nga siya. All right, so we're looking at the five different facets when it comes to your career well-being. And to our viewers, no, what's nice with this is that kung dati, pre-pandemic, the way that we look at work, the way that we value it, is usually based on, let's say, how much we are just paid. Period. Magkano yung sweldo natin sa trabaho to? Okay lang. Ipagpapalit ko ng kaligayahan ko kasi binibigyan naman ako ng pera. But yes, thank you, user 128 for the newbie loves, But with this one, I hope that you guys can get to pick up something and this can serve as our gift, that not material gift for you to be able to contribute to your career clarity and overall career well-being. At work, we spend 5 to 6 days in a week. Imagine ganun kalaking chunk of our week doing work. So I hope that we make it right and we make it contribute to our overall well-being. Kasi honestly, di naman talaga ako naniniwala sa tawag nilang work-life balance. Dun sa ating viewers, no, in your own words, what does work-life balance mean? How would you define work-life balance? Kasi lagi kong naririnig yan sa mga tao rin na hinahanap nila sa trabaho, work-life balance, work-life balance. Your definition, how would you define work-life balance? So for those who are watching, now we're looking at anong regalo ang deserve mo this Christmas. And I think ang regalo na deserve mo this Christmas is to be in a place, perform work, or have a career that is contributing to your well-being. Hi, Direct Sharon. Pa-correct ko na lang dun sa text sa slide natin. Work-life balance versus life balance. Sige, send ko na muna. Okay, din yung own definitions. Ano ba ang ibig sabihin ng work-life balance? Kasi lagi nililinig yan na parang, kailangan okay yan sa trabaho ko. Kailangan lang basta may work-life balance. Okay na ako. Sige, to our viewers, thank you for joining us, to our new viewers. No? Padagdag, I love it. At walang guest ngayon. Right? Ano ang definition nyo ng phrase na work-life balance na laging hinahanap ng mga tao? Yan, Direct Sharon pa-flash. Yan, thank you. Work-life balance versus life balance. Now, marami nagsasabi dun sa mga tao na katrabaho namin, whether employed or self-employed, ang hinahanap nila lagi sa trabaho is work-life balance. Na kapag labas ko na ng office, pwede na ako mag-rest, free time, personal life, meet with friends, go on a date, TV series, play with your pet, etc. Yan daw sa kanila ang work-life balance. And sad to say, I've also even heard this from someone na ito yung tao na ayaw na yung trabaho niya. Tapos sinasabi ng mga friends niya, ay nako, mataas naman ang bayad sa iyo eh. So, tanggapin mo na lang yan as your payment in exchange for your happiness. Tapos sinabi niya, hindi, I don't like my life to just be 50% work, tapos 50% balance. Actually guys, yan nga yung, just looking at the phrase, yun yung the way people interpret work-life balance. That what you do is 50% work and 50% life. And what I'd like to introduce is the concept of life balance naman. na yung work is just it's just a component. It's just a box within the life, your life spectrum, or because I look at life as something fluid, and in that fluid there are different elements within it. One of which is work. And work or your career has a significant effect and influence to your overall well-being and quality of life. So ano ba mga ibang components natin when it comes to the life? Separate din yung spirituality, self-actualization, hobbies, interests, work, of course, relationships. Relationships can be family, can be friends, can be romantic. Diba? Ang dami nating iba't ibang components sa life. And if we look at work as just 50% of of you already occupying 50% of your life, that's not really, parang hindi siya gano'n kasaya. In my opinion, no? I wouldn't want to say 50% ng buhay is work. I would like to say na it is a component. And when you say life balance, is that nababalanse natin yung iba't ibang components natin sa buhay. Yung iba, pwedeng mas malaki kaya sa others. Yung iba, pwedeng sabay-sabay na nagde-demand ng attention natin. But sana hindi siya nag-overlap ng matagal. Kasi doon tayo naaano sa ating well-being. Anong sabihin ng naaano? Doon natin na-affect, negatively affect our well-being. So balik na tayo doon, direct shoutout doon sa ating well-being index picture. And we have more viewers coming up and joining us. And we were just talking about our small gift for you this Christmas na I think deserve talaga na magkaroon ng mas okay na well-being when it comes to your career. Okay? So paki-flash na natin ang ating slide on the career well-being on the 5 different facets of how would you know if what you're doing at work contributes to your well-being. And lalabas na siya dito. Yan. So 5 facets: purpose, social, financial, physical, tsaka community. Quick recap, ang purpose is, does your work contribute to your personal mission? Ano ba ang gusto mong gawin? And usually, this will require you to use your talents or the things that you are naturally good at. Now, this well-being note, to give credit where it's due, this is really from Gallup. This is the Community Well-Being Index, and I think it's very useful when it is used in measuring your career clarity and career well-being. So first purpose, yung ginagawa mo sa trabaho mo, does it help you fulfill your personal mission? And usually, mahirap naman talaga to articulate kung ano ba yung personal mission natin, but it is when we are able to use our strengths, our talents in helping other people. Right? Kasi, oh yes, thank you, Joffer. Thank you. Ang purpose talaga natin in life is to be able to discover our talents so that we can give them away. Okay? So, quick review. Social naman is about the relationships. It's about our relationship with friends. Does our career, does our work make our relationships with our loved ones better and deeper? Or does it hinder us from developing our relationships from them or with them, rather? Financial naman, is our career helping us create a deeper sense of security for our own future, right? Hindi naman kailangan sobrang taas ng sweldo, but are we able to set aside and save up? In other words, the first basic law of money is to, are we able to pay ourselves first? Diba? Next, physical. Now, this is very obvious, no? Are we able to, are our bodies able to rest well, to perform better when it comes to our work? Kasi if lagi tayong puyat because of work, or lagi tayong, yun nga may ring sa tenga, or lumalaki, or sobrang payat, yung sobrang antok na lang at pagod, those are signs na yung well-being natin ay hindi naalagaan. for our career or with regard to our career. And last is community. Is our work able to help us connect with people with shared interests and shared passion? And if your work is able to encourage and help you do that and create a community, I think you're in a good place. Now the question here is, Martin, FQ Sun number one. Sa lima, kailangan ba lahat present para malaman ko na yung well-being ko okay? Or yung career well-being ko ay okay? Actually, I wouldn't say na kailangan all five will be present na sobrang taas niya in one given point. Pwedeng at least three of the five mataas yung score mo. That's a good indicator for you that you are still in a good career path and that you are still in you're still performing good work. It's when kapag let's say dalawa na lang pala ang okay of the five, doon na tayo medyo ma-alarm, di ba? Thank you, Ronalyn, for the halo-halo. And wow, thank you to our more than 1,000 viewers. Yay! Right? So we're talking about measures, ito yung gift namin sa'yo, no? Measures on career well-being, career clarity. Natingin talaga namin, this is the gift that you deserve this Christmas. Ito ang regalo na deserve nyo sa ngayong Pasko. And I think, and I would also like to encourage you to also give this gift to your loved ones. I'm sure na pag-uusapan nila to ng mga loved ones mo or mga kaibigan mo about resigning, about finding a job, about putting up the business idea, things na laging nasa isip natin. And thank you, Andrel, for Halo Halo. This is, I think, a good gift for you to be able to give your loved ones, no? Career well-being, no? Guide for you to do that. And for those who are also interested, magpa-plug lang ako ng mas maaga. But you'll see official posters naman by next year. We're actually running a career clarity workshop during Q1 to help you with your planning of 2022. So you get a clearer view of you in 2022. Oh, ayos ma? Clearer view of you in 2022. All right? So I just want to reiterate lang yung first part dun sa purpose. Direct Sharon pa flash lang naman nung sa slide text, no, about yung purpose natin in life. And this is a good reminder for us as we end the year in a little over a week. No? Our purpose in life is to be able to discover our talents so that we can give them away. Yeah. And that really is the gift that is worth giving again and again and again, whether it's at work or outside of work. The first purpose talaga in being able to have a deeper sense of well-being. Yes, thank you, Mayimar Jalino 88 for the Carlito hellos and the halo-halos. Our purpose in life is to be able to discover our talents so that we can give them away. And this is really one of the best gifts that you can give others, no? And even to yourself, because in the process of you doing this, in the process of you giving your talents and using them to help others, it really also makes you a better person and gives you a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment. O, di ba? Ang ganda na yung trabaho mo ay aligned sa purpose mo. You're able to help others, you're able to become a better person, and in the process, you also earn. Di ba? You also get to have a better and a bigger sense of security for yourself and your loved ones. And Owalci Andrea, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Hello, thank you for joining us. We're just talking about here the best gift, I think, this year that you can give others and yourself is to be able to find out ano ba yung mga talents natin, ano ba yung strengths natin. And yun yung kailangan natin gamitin. Right? First time daw ni R. Christian, first time career of financial to my learn in the life of times. Christian, can you expound? Parang nilito ako dun sa, ano natin, sa comment natin. First time career of financial to my learn in the life of times. If you can expound, I'd love to talk to you more about it. And yan, kasi guys, if you are able to be a person with high well-being, achieving at least 3 of the 5 things that we talked about a while ago, you'll be able to build a life around your work that is meaningful, that is helpful, and that gives you clarity and even money. And with more money, right, you also become you're better off in helping um, others and even creating a bigger impact. Ganun talaga reality. With more money, you get to do more things and even have bigger influence. And I hope you're able to do that more with your good intentions. Okay? So, if you have questions when it comes to career clarity, career well-being, do let us know in the chat. We'd love to talk to you more about it. Right? Thank you for the gifts here on Kumu. And I hope the gift that we'd like to give you is to be able to have a better understanding of tama ba itong ginagawa ko sa trabaho ko? Time na ba ako mag-resign? Or time na ba akong magpalit ng role? Time na ba ako magtayo ng negosyo? Time ko pa rin ba to continue my work in my current job? Right? After we have experienced the great resignation this year, next year will be about the great transformation. Thank you so much for your gifts. And in the last part of our episode today, yes, it's about work, and there's also touching a little bit on money, but we have to look at the 2 major shifts that has happened this year. So pa-flash na lang direct yung ating slide. The 2 major shifts that happened this year. Hello, Cookie Monster 99. Thank you for joining us this morning. There you go. Okay. So for those who've just joined us, we are talking about the best gift that you could give yourself. Kasi usually sa Pasko, di ba? Tuwing Pasko, usually palabas. Pagbigay ng regalo, mga gastos, yung 13th month pay, pambayad sa utang o pambayad sa credit card bill. Ngayon, ang gusto namin ngayon, kami naman ang bibigay sa inyo ng regalo. And in turn, I hope you can also give that to others. The career well-being that you deserve, the career well-being that the people around you deserve. Okay, direct, pa-flash nga ng ating slide. And naririnig natin to, no? The Great Resignation and the Great Transformation. Now, in 2020 up until 2021, for sure, meron kayo na kailangan na nag-resign or natanggalan ng trabaho, unfortunately. Or even kayo mismo, di ba? Thinking of doing this or have done this in the past 12 months. Now, in 2021, studies have shown na, start mo tayo sa America, no? About close to 50% of working adults have quit their jobs. Grabe, no? Close to 50% of American working adults have quit their jobs. Within the Philippines naman, about 12% as of August ang nag-quit na or nag-resign na sa kanilang mga trabaho in the last year. That's 12%. Usually naman nasa below 10% din naman. Nasa 6 to 8% lang usually. Marami sa atin ang nag-resign na. Marami sa atin ang nag-iisip pa kung mag-resign ba ako. Hindi kasi parang feel natin, baka left out ako sa mga kaibigan ko. But the Great Resignation is really an indicator na alam mo, with the different work environment and workspace that we are experiencing right now, baka it's time for us to switch things up, right? Pwede naman gano'n eh. Hindi naman yung only reason is ayaw mo ng trabaho mo o ayaw mo ng boss mo. Pwedeng that's also as a question on yourself na baka it's time to switch things up. Pero pag tinanong sinong kaibigan mo, bakit anong gagawin mo? Marami din sa atin ang hindi rin alam what we're gonna do. That's why in 2022, the focus will actually be the great transformation. Now that movements have been made, resign, new teams, new boss, new office mates, new company, new business, new service, new product, ang dami-dami nagbabago, ang dami ng movements na galaw. Now it's time to transform, right? Now that when you are working with different people, different customers, different services, parang it's already time for us to transform. And when we are looking at the great transformation, we just have to also go back to dun sa ating career well-being wheel. No? And first up will be purpose. And wow, what is this Galaxy A52s happening? Thank you, Kumu Carlita. Hey, you're Kumu and you're also the partner of Carlito. Ganun ba yun? And Eliza Babaylan, thank you for the newbie loves you. So for the great transformation in 2022, um, do expect a lot of changes to still happen at a speed na baka hindi rin pa tayo sanay. We'll be working with people who we have never met in person, trying to create relationships with them. We're also going to be serving customers who are even outside of the country kasi nga, thanks to e-commerce, no? I mean, Kumu, grabe, no? And we're able to reach out sa ating mga communities abroad and across the world. Thanks to our OFW families and even to those who are also interested to what's happening on Kumu. A unicorn company, by the way. Di ba? Pag sinabing unicorn, ang valuation niya ay 1 billion, at least $1 billion. Okay, dollars po yan. Ano pa ba? We're also looking at the great transformation in ourselves. Na nagbago tayo, tumanda na ako, 2 taon na tayo naka-lockdown at naka-pandemic. Ano na mga pagbabago ang naranasan natin? Hello to Jero Duso. Hello, thank you for joining us at salamat sa halo-halo and really just talking about the great transformation that we are expecting for next year. Lanzerio Seriola, 4640, thank you so much for the halo-halo. And what to expect is mahihirapan tayo ulit. Mahihirapan tayo for sure. And no matter what you're doing, whether you're employed, self-employed, or unemployed, let's always go back to the wheel that we are talking about. So for the last time, no, direct pa-flash ulit ating well-being wheel para sa ating pabaon for our viewers. And I hope that this could be our gift to you and your gift to others when it comes to your career well-being and career clarity. Okay? For those who have joined us, yes, dumadami pa rin ang ating mga viewers. Thank you for joining. No? The first up is purpose. Yung ginagawa ba sa trabaho natin or yung balak ba natin gawin na trabaho will be aligned with our purpose. And a clue to your purpose is if you are able to use your strengths and your talents and you're able to give them away in helping others. Ang purpose, hindi naman siya kailangan charity eh. Di ba? Pwede naman talaga siyang part of you being able to help others become better versions of themselves, help customers live a better life, help your teammates perform better in their work. Diba? That's already aligned with your purpose. And clues to your purpose, parang gumagaling tayo. Thank you, Hannah, for the newbie. Parang umuokay yung nawawala tayo ng sense of time. Nagkakaroon tayo ng glimpses of excellence, yung parang, uy, okay pa lang sa ginagawa ko. Yan yung mga clues to your purpose. The second facet that we are looking at sa career well-being, career clarity natin is the social aspect. Umuokay ba ang ating relationship with our friends, family, significant other, and even strangers, no? in that social aspect, yung ginagawa ba natin sa career natin allows us to become a better person and allows us to have better and deeper relationships with our loved ones. Financial aspect, please just at least just follow the first basic law of money is to pay yourself first. Nakakapagtabi ba tayo with our work? And kung hindi, pilitin natin magtabi at least 20% ng ating kinikita. So we are able to build a more secure future for ourselves um, in our work. It's not about how high your salary is, di ba? It's not about how high your earnings are, but it's about how much yung natitira sa'yo, how much yung itatabi mo. And that really contributes to your financial. Oh, Abby XOXO asks, how do you define strengths? Is this the normal being hardworking or being agile? Actually, not really. Your strengths, ito yung mga talents mo, ito yung mga bagay na natural sa'yo na magaling ka. Example, magaling ka mag-network sa mga tao. Magaling ka mag-organize ng mga data. Magaling ka mag-manage ng mga emotions ng mga katrabaho mo kapag nagkakagulo na. Pwede rin magaling ka mag-plan to see the future. Yan yung mga iba't ibang types of talents or strengths. In this case, no, hindi naman po talent yung singing, dancing, not in that context, but that makes you a more productive person. Yan yung mga types of strengths natin. That kahit ano man strengths or talents yan, you can see that you are hardworking, you are agile. But specifically, ano yung mga nagagawa mo that make you a more productive person and that make your teammates and your clients more productive people as well. So with financial, the important thing here is not so much how much you earn, but how much you are able to keep and set aside. Yan yung pay yourself first talaga. Alright? So I hope tuwing Pasko, no, hindi lahat palabas. Sana may papasok din at may naitatago pa tayo to save and invest. Right? The next one is physical. As human beings, our bodies serve as our channels to the physical world. And health is wealth. If you are doing work that make you a bit sick, again, to those who just joined us, if you hear a wow, sobrang pause ko. If you hear a super high-pitched noise in your ears, that means you're stressed. Kulang ka sa tulog at sobra ka sa caffeine or sobra ka sa kape. So yung may ganyang hearing, tingling hearing sa ears natin, that is a sign na stressed po tayo, kulang sa tulog at sobra sa kape. So listen to your body. Okay? Look at what you're eating. Normally, kung may kinikrave ka, that's actually what your body needs. Sometimes your body craves for healthy food. Sa totoo lang, hindi lahat junk food. Ako, and studies have shown, just follow what your body craves. Usually that's what your body needs right now. Whether it's salt, it's sugar, it's fat, it's fiber, it's greens, it's meat. Listen to your body kasi for sure, mas alam niya what it needs than normally what we would think our body needs. And last part that contribute to your overall career well-being and career clarity is community. Is your work or career allowing you to be able to create and join communities with people who have the same and shared passions and interests? Diba? Whether it's plants, it's creating kombucha, coffee, it's yoga, it's coaching, it's tech, gadgets, it's being a marites, di ba? Yung mga chismis sa community natin. And so, konting tidbit lang, no? Apparently, di ba marites, tinggalan siya sa word na mare, ito latest. Meron na palang bago, maricon. So kung yung marites, mare, ito ang latest. Ang maricon, mare, confirmed. Tapos, napakatutunan, marieta. So marites, mare itong latest. Maricon, ito, mare, confirmed to. Ang marieta, mare, eto pa. So, I mean, yung mga ganyan, nakikita ko na lang because I'm able to go back to my social and community to really know these things, not just about work, but even what's latest and what's happening. So I hope that in the past hour of joining us here, wow, with over 1,100 viewers, no? And thank you, McDolby. Pun intended, I love the combination. What you see on the screen, do take a screenshot of this para makita ninyo, no? Ano ba ang pwede nating gawin as a gift to ourselves this coming Christmas and entering 2022 in achieving career clarity and career well-being. And I hope that you are able to give this gift to your loved ones, lalo na sa mga tao na nag-experience ng career fog, hindi sure sa ginagawa nila. You're very welcome, our Christian, and to our viewers. No? To Abby XOXO, how about you? What's your gift for yourself this Christmas? So, material things, I bought a new cell phone. And then on non-material things, I am really reviewing my career well-being. Yes, we provide that service through Brandem. No, you can reach us through www.brandem.ph, but also to ourselves and to our team. We're also looking at our own career well-being, career health. In the last minute, I just would like to greet you an advanced Merry Christmas and an advanced Happy New Year. And we hope that in 2022, you get a clearer view of you, right? So if you want to contact us, you can see us through brandem.ph and even at Instagram. And thank you sa Grab Padala, HC Potter. Solid, ang ganda ng animation. I hope you're able to give yourself the gift that you deserve this Christmas. Maraming pong salamat for joining us this morning. This is Episode number 1.